Alright, so right now we're showing you step by step how to actually use your MetaTrader 4. So to start off, if you're new to trading and everything, more than likely that's why you're here. Well, you want to log into your accounts. So we can go to accounts. Typically we go to open accounts, and you can use that to add a new broker. If you're adding a different type of account, that's the way you would go. But if you've downloaded your MetaTrader 4 through the broker you're already with, all you have to do is just click on login, type in all the details that are in your email, and it's simple as that. So you can do a live account immediately if you want to, or you can start off a demo, which is a practice account. Typically, if you're brand new to trading, I'd say start out with the demo. No point in risking money if you don't have to, especially if you're in the process of learning how to trade. If you don't know how to make the money yet, why put the money out there first? So I'm just saying, don't do it yet. Practice, focus on education first, and get consistent. And the demo to live, there truly is no difference. The difference is you're not using real money at the moment. And you go to file, you can add a new chart. You can open offline or open old charts. You can set up profiles if you want to. So with the profiles, the way it's set up is you can actually have it set up to save the charts that you have open and then have a different set open on a different one. So if you only want to focus on British pairs, you can set up a profile just for that. If you want to only focus on euros or crypto, you can set up a chart for that or that. And then you just go here to save these things, or you can save them up here. And then there's your data folder if you want to add all your indicators or templates. If you wanted to copy and save your templates, for example, if you had to re-download your MetaTrader 4 for some reason. Sometimes I've had issues where my MetaTrader 4 has frozen, or for some reason I can't do anything. I'd had to uninstall and reinstall. Well, if you want to save your templates and stuff, all you would have to do is just go to that setting and then just control and tap on profile, and MQL4 typically is what I would actually save. You don't have to do the rest, and then just put it on your desktop and drag it back in there. So your profiles would be right there. Whoops, that was a bit fast. That's where everything would be. Oh, I guess I have an extra template file in there. And that's where your indicators folder would actually be, if you even use indicators. Indicators aren't a need if you learn from a mentor that actually can teach you how to trade without the use of indicators. But now you know how to actually get to it. So right here is where all the currencies pairs are. My broker has stocks as well, and certain other brokers will have crypto. But typically if you want to actually change to a new chart, all you would have to do is right click your chart window and it would add that there. Or if you just want to replace one of these, all you have to do is drag it, and you can actually see your chart. It's probably not going to load at the moment considering the markets are closed, so it'll do that later, but now you know how to do it. If you wanted to add more pairs, all you would have to do is just go to specification. Actually, no, my bad, not specification. You would go to symbols, and then you can select what you want and just hit tap show. And then you can add other commodity stocks and stuff like that with the broker that I have. And then you can just hit show all if you want to, or hide all, and then just start from scratch what you want to have up on your feed. You can pop up prices and everything if you want to. Market's closed at the moment, so you can have it set up to show spreads as well. So if you need to know spreads or time or the highs and lows of the day, if you wanted to. No need to actually put so much, but you have those options. And then if you wanted to close that, you would just tap this button and just bring it back up. Then if you wanted to close the navigator for your login screen, you could just tap that. That's a data window. It's not much data at the moment considering market's closed, but yeah, at the same time, I'll do that on the Amazon chart since it's going to be easier. You can use your horizontal line right here. If you have trend lines, and if you wanted to format it to be more of like a ray, you can actually do that. Just right click the trend line and just click on ray. It would actually extend. Oh, dang, can't do it at the moment. But overall, it just keeps, it's a continuous trend line. And I don't think you could do that for the horizontal. I've never actually checked, but nope, you can't do that. They make it shorter or anything, but you can use your trend line and kind of make it horizontal if you want to, if you wanted to do it like that. And you can add different texts with these two. One of them allows you to move the text. Honestly, most people don't use that channel. We just kind of just use the trend lines and everything. You can use the Fibonacci retracement as well. So that's the Fibonacci if you ever need to use that. If that's what your strategy consists of. If you needed to add more content or look for something, you would just hit right click like right around at this edge, and you would have access to extra tools like the ellipse, triangle. I normally only go for the rectangle personally. That's just my use. And you can add, save, and create extra templates, or just look for your templates right here where the chart is, or use that for the time frames, which is unnecessary considering everything is right there. And use that so you can actually, that red button, that way you're not locked in place to that specific spot. Because normally without it, you can't move further left, but this allows you to get that extra space. And then if you get rid of that, you can... It's not letting me move it. It let me keep moving typically. But market, oh wait. Oh, my internet's down. Oh wait, that's probably why. But at the point you're understanding how to actually use this point at the moment. But that's typically all the tools that you really need. If I wanted to add a template, just click on it. If I wanted to add indicators, actually, let's go check out the views, strategy testers. I guess I've never actually used those additional stuff, but if you wanted to add indicators, just go to indicators and just look for the list of tools that you actually have. And you'll have some standard stuff. A lot of the stuff you probably won't even use, but it's available to you if you want to learn how to actually use it and take advantage of it. But at the same time, indicators aren't exactly necessary if you learn how to read a chart without them. But at the same time, it's a tool. But personally, I don't focus on indicators at all. But yeah, that's pretty much all you really need. As far as everything else, if you have any more questions, feel free to comment below. Like this video if you found it helpful, and if you have anything that you would like to say extra from your own experience, feel free to comment as well.